Hi guys, I'm Vedant, one of the channel, and yeah, this is our third video. I'm surprised we have kept the channel alive for three videos. Hip hip hooray! Yeah, again, anyways, let's start with the video. I'll not take up much time. So today's topic is Sakamoto Days, or at least the downfall of Sakamoto Days. Not even the downfall. Why just people are disappointed with Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days was a very hyped up anime, hyped up by the manga community. I'm also responsible for it. I'm a part of the manga community, and I loved reading Sakamoto Days, and I was really hyped up for it. But unfortunately, people are not really loving it. People are not really loving Sakamoto Days, and I'm here to tell you why. So before starting anything, let me tell you what Sakamoto is. Sakamoto Sakamoto Days is Sakamoto Days is a manga. I believe it's published by Suzuki Yuto, and I think it was first a one shot just released in 2019. I do think that Suzuki Yuto also Yuto Suzuki Yuto. I'm sorry about the order. Uh, I think he or she published like three one shots in total. If you don't know what a one shot is, like Google it, it's just a one chapter which has a small story contained in that chapter itself. And yeah, I think it was picked up then by Shonen Jump, and yeah, the serialization started. And I think like Shonen Jump, what is Shonen Jump? Shonen Jump is like the big daddy publishing company of manga in Japan. If your manga is picked up by Shonen Jump, then the rest assured you're going to be one of the most successful mangas of the current times. And I believe Shonen Jump's editors are just very good at what they do. They convert almost every manga into a hit. Take almost all the big titles, they are all published by Shonen Jump. Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Spy Family, all of them are SJ. So, anyways, that's the technical part. Not even technical, that's just who wrote it. What Sakamoto Day story is that there was this person in the Yakuza who was respected as one of the most powerful person. He had almost everything. Reise, Chikara, Tomi, Reise, okay, Tomi, Reise, Chikara, wealth, fame, power, he had it all. And yeah, everyone thought, where can this person even go now? But no one really realized that the one thing he didn't have, Sakamoto didn't have, is love. And obviously, he finds it. He is the main character of an anime, guys. Let's be real, he's going to find love, unlike us. Anyways, yeah, so he finds it, and it strikes him, love strikes him in a way where he leaves everything. He leaves all the wealth, all the power. He just goes behind the girl and starts taking care of a supermarket he owns along with his wife. And he just, over the time, he grows old and he becomes, let's just say, horizontally challenged. I'm sorry if I'm offending someone. Anyways, yeah, okay, that's that. So that's the story of Sakamoto Days, I think, without spoiling anything. And now that you know what it is, let's start with why people hate Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days, I don't think people hate Sakamoto Days. I think people hate Sakamoto Days as an anime. People hate Sakamoto Days as an anime. First of all, the very first obvious reason is that people hate the animation. The animation is just not it. And what I mean by it is that the standard set for a good animation in our eyes is like very high now. For example, animes like Spy Family, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. I'm sorry, these are all common names, but these are all the animes which have got adaptations which are, exemplary. They go beyond what was actually needed. And no one's to say what is needed, obviously, but they go beyond whatever expectations everyone had. For example, when Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 had, like, the director for it said that the animation is going to go beyond whatever expectations our fans have. I was just going to, I was thinking, what can it even go beyond? Season 1 has set such a high standard. What can you even do after season 1? And nevertheless, they went beyond. They, like, crossed my expectations, and it's something that I could never expect. And for example, examples like these have set our standards very high for what good animation is. And I think that's just very sad. And people should not, I feel like people should not have that high of an expectations, because let's be real, animation industry in Japan is ruthless. I was also a part of it at some time, and there's a reason I left it. There's a reason I'm not an animator. There's a reason I'm here. I'm making videos complaining about it. But yeah, it just saps your strength. It kills you from inside. And sometimes people have to understand that not everything is going to be that high of a, you know, that high quality of an anime. And I'm saying that Sakamoto Days is a low quality anime. Sakamoto Days is a very decent quality anime, and I think it does a good job at animating stuff. But I'll tell you more in detail on why the animation sucks, and why the animation sucks, but not the animate, like the not the animating part of it. And I know it doesn't really make sense. What I'm saying doesn't really make sense. So let's start with something. Okay, let's start with a clear palette. Let's start with the canvas. Imagine Sakamoto Days manga. Manga is black and white, and one unique thing about Sakamoto Days' manga is that it's really good at conveying emotions. Sakamoto Days panel convey emotions in a way which is very unique, and it's not really easy to convey emotions through a panel like Suzuki Yuto. He conveys this dark house energy which most of the panels in current era's manga don't. For example, like Berserk. Berserk is like that in every fucking panel, or Vagabond is like that in every fucking panel. And yeah, the stories that convey the emotional bond that you make with the manga panels is just very unique, and is very related towards the manga. For example, last time I saw it was, I think, One Punch Man. Like, is the latest thing I can remember after Berserk and Vagabond, obviously. Or let's say Oyasumi Punpun. Like, that's something, which is able to convey emotions in at least that scale or that regards. And yeah, and when you convert those panels into anime, it's going to be colored, it's going to be a little flattened, the shadows are not going to be as detailed as the mangas. And that's the truth of it. Since it's cell animation, it's just, you can't really make shadows which are very detailed. And that is one of the main reasons why it appears flat. Artists know more about me, animators know more about me, animators in the industry are, like, know more than me. And yeah, they will tell you more. And if you disagree with my opinion, you can obviously comment down. So yeah, that's the reason. And well, also, when I first got to know about Sakamoto Days and that it was going to be adapted by TM Entertainment, and like the director of it is, let me just read it, Masaki Watanabe. I believe he directed Bartender, and Bartender was really good of an anime. But Bartender was, I don't think it was that good of an animation. If I tell you, it was good for the vibes, and the vibes are absolutely there in Sakamoto Days. I won't deny it, but the vibes are destroyed by what I am saying is the cell animation, and it is what it is. You can't really hurt it, and like you can't really change it. You can't really change the whole animation industry in a day. And yeah, it is what it is. So I think we manga fans should just tone it down a little. We should understand director's perspective too. Yeah, that's it. So that's the first reason why. Uh, that's the first reason why. Oh, right. I'll also tell you, the last time I saw manga communicated like at least at the equal level where manga actually connects with you and emotionally bonds with you. For example, like One Punch Man season 1, it's one of the very few moments, very rare moments, where the anime actually, you know like did a service to the manga itself. And manga, like One Punch, and it was only done because Madhouse had this team of legendary directors working in it. And there's just a lot of history behind One Punch Man season 1, and yeah, that's why it's just so rare. And another reason why people have a problem with Sakamoto Days is, I think, the voice acting part of it. For example, the voice actor for Sakamoto Days is let me just read my notes. I think it's Tomokazu Sugita. Tomokazu Sugita is the voice actor for Gentoki and Gentama. And people think that it's he does not suit the voice for Sakamoto, and I think it's true to an extent. Even I feel like, yeah, that's not really Sakamoto vibe. I feel like his voice would be a little deeper. But then again, it's fine. I also think that a new generation of voice actors is coming up, and giving roles to established voice actors is generally a safer choice, but it generally also means that they have a very famous and established voice, which generally reminds them of a different character. For example, in this case, Gintoki from Gintama. Gintama, a very good anime that you should always watch. You should watch it no matter what happens. Yeah, anyways, I think these two are the main problem why it happens. And oh, look at that. We have crossed 11 minutes. I think my attention span is 10 minutes. Probably, if you're watching YouTube, I hope it's 10 minutes, or you've flipped off the video in 2 minutes. So yeah, that's that. And that's why I think Sakamoto Days is being hated by the community. Hated is a strong word. Nope, hated is the correct word, I think. If you disagree with me, if you agree with me, comment down below. I'm only here to put my voices out. I really don't care about the views or what you're saying. So if you're just going to shit on me, I'm not really going to respond because I want to have a conversation. I don't really have friends who are going to speak about anime with me. So this is a way for me to garner community where I can speak about it. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, contact me, do anything, do your life, get successful, grind a bit, drink some water, stay healthy, play games, and yeah, sleep tonight. Bye, signing off.